One of the biggest mistakes that online coaches, consultants, and agency owners make when selling their services is they tell people the offer, they don't show people the offer. Seeing is believing. Monkey see, monkey do. Creating and taking the intangible tangible makes it more professional, more real, and more believable. There are 10 components, I believe, to creating an irresistible offer. The most important, I believe, is turning an irresistible offer into a visual aid that we call a pitch deck. In this short video, I'm going to share with you the 4 steps on how to create the perfect pitch deck. I've been creating pitch decks for 26 years. The best pitch deck that you've ever had to make it so easy for your prospects to say yes. If you stick with me, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Jason Grossman here, the founder of the Search Institute, the author of the brand new book, The Online Coach's Business Bible. You can head over to Amazon and get it for about 40 bucks. If you stick with me, I'm going to show you how you can get a free digital copy. Plus, I'm going to give you another free gift as a thank you for watching this video. But if you are a coach, consultant, agency owner stuck under 20K months, you're ready to scale, you want to go to that next level, you really need to refine your sales systems. The last 3 days, I've done 3 videos talking about the fact that most coaches that are stuck under 10 to 20K months haven't aligned their audience, avatar, niche, or niche, as you say in America, messaging, and your offer. The last couple of videos, I did a video on how to define your avatar. I did a video on how to choose your niche or niche. And then I did a video on messaging. Haven't seen those videos yet? Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube. You can go and find them, watch those first. I encourage you to watch those 3 because really this is the 4th video in the client acquisition system on your audience messaging and your offer. And I used in the last 3 videos, I believe, a really powerful metaphor for understanding the importance of attracting your dream clients. If you're struggling to attract clients, if you're struggling to attract the right people, it generally is one of these components. And we help you guys create a client acquisition system with clients all across the globe that we're helping do that. And I use a metaphor of fishing, if you haven't heard me use this before, that if you want to catch your dream fish, okay, your dream client, the avatar, you need to be fishing in the right place. You need to fish in the right pond. Your avatar is the dream fish, the fish you catch. Your dream client, the pond you fish in is your niche or niche. So my dream client is Mary, who's 40, that wants to lose 30 kilos. The pond I fish in is women going through menopause, over 40, that want to lose weight. The bait that I use to lure in my dream clients and attract them through attraction marketing is the messaging, which I did a video on yesterday. And then hook we use is the irresistible offer in the form of a pitch deck, which I'm going to show you today. I do have a full training on my YouTube that goes through all 10 steps in creating an irresistible offer, but today is about the hero of the dish, the most important part, how you catch dream clients, hook them in with your visual aid and pitch deck. So over the past 25, 26 years, I have created thousands of visual aids to sell almost every service you can imagine. I built a 7-figure fitness coaching business, 7-figure business coaching business, double 7-figure affiliate marketing business, and a double 7-figure, nearly 6-figure weeks agency. And we work with coaches, consultants, agency owners to build 7 figures plus and provide everything you need in that journey, whether it be coaching, virtual assistants, closers, appointment setters, video editors. We do website design, we do ads, we do AI automation. Not much we don't do. And you can visit our website, thesearchinstitute.com, for that. But in this video, I'm going to share with you the 4 slides you want to create, the intention for each, and the mistakes that people make along the journey. Because when you're selling services, I think most of us know that have experience. It works best when we do some kind of discovery call where we gather information. A day or 2 later, we get them to do an exercise and we do a close or a sales call. If we get bigger and busier, the first call might go from a discovery call into what's called a triage call. A team might take care of that to fully qualify the person for the sales. If it's just you and your business right now, then you're probably doing both. And when you get to the point that you want to tell people your offer, you also want to show them. So on the Zoom call, you want to share your screen and show them slides. Seeing is believing. I'm telling you, when you show people a pitch deck and a visual aid done in the right way, it will double, maybe even triple your conversion rates. So here are the 4 slides we recommend in order, the intention, and how to create them. We just create them on ChatGPT. As I do this right now, this video is the best image creator in the world. That could change. Whatever the best AI image creator is when you watch this video, I encourage you to use that AI to create these. It's very quick. It takes literally 30 to 60 seconds to create each slide. You can create these 4 slides, this pitch deck, in under 5 to 10 minutes on AI. We used to use a PowerPoint presentation that took hours. So you only need 4 slides when you get to, remember, it's a pitch deck. It's not your entire presentation deck. I know Alex Hormozi and a lot of guys talk about hundreds or thousands, but they're talking about events. We're talking about just pitching your offer. 4 slides, that's all you need. Slide number 1, when you're ready to show your screen, should just capture attention. The purpose of the first slide is to capture attention. And so all I need to have on my first slide is the name of my program, one-on-one business coaching program for business coaches, life coaches, and fitness coaches that want to build to 20K months. That's it. I have the title and the subtitle. As a rule of thumb, basic images like that should only have 10 to 20% of text. Same as on ads or on social media. So I'll have the title, so one-on-one business coaching, one-on-one life coaching, one-on-one fitness coaching, done for you AI automation, whatever it is, and then a subtitle, which is really the claim. One-on-one business coaching program for online coaches, how to build to 20K months in under 6 months. That's it. Very simple. Now, you might be thinking, well, I want to do this, I want to call it that, but what's more important? What you want to create, how you want it to look, what you want it to say, or how it's received by your audience. How it's received by your audience is the most important part. You want it to be visually striking. If you have branding or logo, put the logo somewhere in the corner, but other than that, should have nothing else on there. If you want to put a photo of you, great. If not, also cool. I don't think it's really that important. It's up to you. First slide is to capture attention so you get that myopical focus, and you've got, hey, can you see my screen? Yes. And it should say what you're speaking because there's a congruity. We use the philosophy of authentic sales. Authentic sales is about transparency, authenticity, and also about congruity. What you're seeing, hearing, and feeling should all be in alignment because then it feels good and it feels natural. It shouldn't feel like a sales call, right? Slide 1, capture attention, name of the program, logo if you have it, subtitle. Number 2, the purpose of the second slide is to increase perceived value. A huge mistake coaches, especially coaches, not so much agencies, but coaches make is they sell time. So they sell coaching per hour, $100 an hour, $200 an hour. But let me ask you a question. What's more important? What's more valuable? Time or money? Everybody will agree time. If I can spend $100 to get it back, you can't spend a day and get it back. Oh, I lost sleep last night. No, I'll make up for it tonight. It's not how it works. Time doesn't work that way. We all get 24/7. We're all going to die when we're going to die. This is part of life, right? So time is more valuable. Whenever you put a dollar figure on time, devalues time, therefore your service. So you don't want to put a dollar figure on time. I remember as a personal trainer, I used to charge $120 an hour 23 years ago. And I'd say, hey, if I said it's $120 an hour, the person sitting next to me who's making $15 an hour would fall off the chair because it's too much pain. What the hell, man? Whereas if I go, hey, how much weight do you want to lose? I want to lose 30 kilos. Okay, how much is that worth to you? Probably 10 grand. The value changes. So we don't sell time, we sell the transformation. We don't sell the features, we sell the benefits, right? So on the second slide, there needs to be between 8 and 12 bullet points of what's included. A weekly 30-minute coaching session, access to some sort of community on school or Facebook, access to all the replays, and then maybe they get minutes. As you get bigger, a client success manager. We have portals or online training portals for everything. We connect you with all clients and give you a running buddy. If you're doing fitness and nutrition, personalized meal plans, personalized fitness programs, access to an app. All coaching programs should have access to an app or an AI or both. With us, you get an app, you get an AI, a portal, a client success manager, and more, right? And there should be 8 to 12 bullet points, no less than 8, no more than 12. I want to fill the conscious mind so people look at that and go, that's going to be expensive. When I get to the price, they're like, damn, is that it? Increase the perceived value. The third slide. Purpose of the third slide is to create clarity. A confused mind's an inactive mind. If people don't feel certain in 1, that you can help them, 2, that they can trust you, 3, that what you have to offer is what they need, they're not going to move forward. And although if you read my book and you watch my content, I recommend you do not sell, you interview. I'm going to ask you a series of questions to determine if I'm going to choose to work with you or not. To join our accelerator programs where I work with you as your business partner, you have to be approved. I'll ask you, one of my team or myself will ask you a series of questions and you have to be approved. We want to make sure you're hungry, you're coachable, you have the right affordability and all that. Yes, 100%. But at the same time, I want you to feel certain. You probably heard the saying that people make decisions based on emotion and justified logic. I want them to be able to justify emotionally and logically and psychologically, right? And I think that's really important. Otherwise, the next day you get people going, hey, have you ever signed up a client? The next day they're like, oh, I changed my mind, right? Because they freaked out. So the third slide is creating clarity. And this is very important because this will actually help you define your program. So I normally recommend for coaches, you have minimum 12 weeks. And on the slide, you have week 1, week 2 outlined to 12 weeks. And these are the features. And what you can do here is you can verbalize and layer in the benefits. So here's what I mean by that. So let's say that I'm working with you as a fitness coach. Session 1, we're going to do goal setting. Session 2, personalized meal plan. Session 3, we're going to do a personalized fitness program. Session 4, we're going to do a reassessment. Let's say I'm working with you as a business coach. Session 1, we're going to do goal setting. Session 2, sales SOPs. Session 2, launch process. Session 4, launch event. What do they get each week? If you're working with someone as a life coach, week 1, goal setting. Week 2, we're going to do your bucket list and vision board. Week 3, we're going to do your health and fitness goals. Map it out. This is what you're going to get because then they can see it, what each week is. And you're future pacing. You're planting into their mind and they can see it in their mind's eye. And you're justifying it by putting in verbally, you told me that you're struggling with accountability. You're struggling with leads. This is how it's going to help. And so the third slide will create tremendous clarity and is incredibly powerful. And the fourth and final slide is the payment options. Now, a lot of friction comes from a lack of logical payment options. If you're selling one service, we never have less than 2 or more than 2. We always have 2 options. We never offer one option. If I say, hey, you want to work together? You could say no. If I ask you a question that can lead to a no answer, 80% of the time you're going to say no, right? So we use a double bind, an A or B option. If you're an agency or if you have multiple offers, we have 3 options. If you go to our website, thesurgeinstitute.com, whether you're buying a paid ads package, you're buying a Go High Level package, you're buying a virtual assistant, or closer package, whatever package, you'll see we have three options always. We have a Swift Surge, Rapid Surge, and Ultra Surge. We have three options. The middle one is the most popular. The first one is the minimal entry, and then we have the higher ticket. And we normally recommend the middle one, but depends on what person needs. In my book, I talk about first things first, get yourself book solid with one-on-one coaching clients or done for you clients or AI clients, whatever. Launch book solid 5, 10, 15 clients one-on-one first, then launch a group. Otherwise, you're chasing too many rabbits and it slows it down. If you have a one-on-one coaching program, business coaching, life coaching, fitness coaching, you're gonna have two options. One, your upfront option. I'm going to do a video later on how to determine your prices. But your upfront option would be $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. For 12 weeks, I don't recommend anything less than $19.97, whatever your currency is at minimum. And then the second thing I do, and you can just take that on Stripe or something. If you're 5,000 or more, you can sort out financing. But the first option is I always offer a weekly option. Okay, so if it's $19.97 for 12 weeks, I'm doing a foundation offer, then it will be $199 per week. So I'd say, hey, based on what we're going through today, this is what you need to invest in. Okay, you can pay up front, which is the more popular and I recommend. Or if you have access to $19.97, let's do that. If you don't, I recommend that we can get you started $199 per week. We love to take money up front. Problem, it can be inconsistent. I want 80% of my clients to do weekly. It's not a payment plan, it's weekly. They're paying weekly. Now, the awesome thing about weekly versus upfront. When I was younger, I used to at first sell packages to my personal training clients of 10 or 20 sessions. When they've done 10 sessions, what do I need to do? Keep reselling, keep reselling, keep reselling. The great thing about the weekly option is for those that choose it is until further notice and has no end date. And that means I don't have to keep reselling them and I have consistent forecast cash flow. So as a business model, we personally don't allow more than 20% of our clients to pay up front. A lot of our clients all across the globe in 24 countries right now, about 80% of them are paying weekly. So we get consistent income every single week in our bank account. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the chunks, the upfront payments, but you want to make it easy as possible for your prospects to get in, especially in the early stages of your business. So recap, first slide, capture attention, title and subtitle. Second slide, increase perceived value with 8 to 12 bullet points of the features that are included. The third slide is to create clarity, which is an outline of the first 12 weeks, even if it's a 6-month program. Fourth slide is payment options, upfront, advanced, one time, or easy weekly. If you want to be able to see exact examples of these pitch decks and see them visually, you can actually, for a limited time, get a free digital copy of my book where there's printed versions, there's life coaching, fitness coaching, business coaching ones in there. You can buy the hard copy for about $40 online on Amazon, which I do recommend. Or below in the description, you'll see there's a link where you can get for a limited time the digital copy complete free. Send us your email. I'll send you a free digital copy, the full 530 pages, and you can grab that. Additional to that, I'd love to invite you to check out and join our school community. We've got a ton of coaches, consultants, agency owners in there. You can join free for 14 days. And you can actually check out templates of actual visual aids in there if you wanted to. Below, there's a link. You can click on the link and join the school community free for 14 days. After that, if you want to stick around, it's $1 a day, $7 a week. That's it. And you can cancel and leave at any time. At the very least, grab the book. I hope this adds value to you. If you haven't watched the avatar, the niche, and the messaging videos, be sure to watch those. And be sure to join me every day at the moment. I'm uploading a long form video. Subscribe, grab the free copy of the book, join the school community, and I'll see you soon.